This is Right Side Trader. Today is April 24th, 2026, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing the Dow 30, that's DIA, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. Let's maximize this, and that this Dow is showing some of the same things that I saw there on the Russell. The Dow, how everything else is making all-time highs, the Dow hasn't made an all-time high yet. Although it still looks green, still looks bullish here, but it's definitely not moving like the other indexes at this time. That's the thing that we can see here and all. Let's go ahead and go down to our monthly chart and see what we see there. Boom. On this monthly chart, what we see here and all on these quarterly pivots, that the Dow is having a hard time getting across an R1. It got across an R1 and got pushed back down below an R1. The Dow is having a hard time. We can see, breaking all-time highs. We can see the Dow is still above the 9-10 moving average, meaning that it is in a bull market, but it's just not as strong as the other indexes at this time. That's what we can see. Let's go ahead and go down to our weekly chart and see what we see there. And all, I'm going to zoom in here. I want to zoom in here with this past week high. Again, the Dow was looking strong just like all the other indexes and all these 3 weeks here, these past 3 weeks, and all looking real strong. But this week, the Dow actually turned red. We got a red doji and all, and not even above the high or near the high. And as we can see, the Dow is having a hard time with the supply up here and getting above this stuff at this time. So again, be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. That's all I can say when it comes here to the Dow and all. We are above an R1 level, but what more significant is we cannot break this high at this time. And let's just see how close are we to an R2 level. We're still quite a ways off of an R2 and all. That's getting above look like the magic number here is this whole 500 number. It's having a hard time getting above 500 on the Dow, and all. And that would be 50,000, on the big boy, on the future contract, and what a lot of other people may be looking at, and all. So this round number is causing some problems here, and all. And that's what I see. Let's go ahead and go down to our our daily chart, and see what we see there on this daily picture. What we can see here for this week. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Boom. And I just want to bring this down just a little bit and all. Again, can't break R1 and all. Sideways week. Actually closed lower this week and started a little bit of a downward trend inside this big red candle here that had formed a bearish engulfing at the top. So again, this is one of those signs. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Above pivot, stayed above pivot, which was a good thing for those of us who like selling and using pivots to sell around and all. But come next week, will we get a confirmation of that bearish pattern that I just circled? So far, we've been trading inside of that. Come next week, we can end up opening below pivot and ended up getting down below pivot. And the thing that I'm seeing here on this chart at this time is that we can come down here. We came into this area here, this whole gap that it made. We might want to come down into there more and fill some more orders that are in that level and all. And if that happens, all I can say is continue to say, be careful, be careful, be careful, based on what we're seeing here on the Dow at this time. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I really have. The Dow is showing us some signs of weakness, that this market may want to turn around. It's just that Nasdaq is really strong at this time. It's helping to carry the SPY, since those 100 stocks are probably all 100 of them are in the SPY. And the Dow being only 30 stocks, we can see those 30 stocks are showing the weakness that it really have at this time. And that's all I really have. So again, be careful, be careful, be careful. I can't say it enough. Let's just wait and see what happens here. And I'll tighten up your stops. That's all I can say. And that's all I have. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And I'll speak to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.